Hello everybody, welcome to another informative tutorial about After Effects. In this tutorial, we will cover a very important but very small topic of how to work with footages which are not really conventional footages per se, or you can say these are not the footages that you normally come across. These are not image sequences which are formatted for dealing with 8-bit color informations. We are talking about footages which are professional grade, and these are normally used for making films per se. And here we are talking about footages of Cineon and digital picture exchange or DPX format. Normally, you will find only the application of these footages mostly in the film setups. So here is how we work with them. Problem with the 10-bit images is 10, 12, 14, 16, 32, all these higher bit depth images, the images having bit depth more than 8-bit. They have a common problem. The problem is our normal computer setup is made to show us 8-bit bit depth images. Here you can see also we are having 8-bit part channel setup. We can also increase it up here, go for other bit depths also like 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit. But then the more bit depth we get into, the processing becomes very slow and it becomes taxing on the computer to work with. So general idea is to work with proxy. And what we do is we make proxy shots of the 8-bit channels without compromising their 8-bit characteristics. And then once we are done, change them from the 8-bit to 10-bit. We try to retain all the informations. By the way, this is what we call as digital intermediation. So basically, when the footages are shot in a 10-bit or higher channels, they are normally logarithmic footages, as we have heard about, or you may have heard about S-log, V-log, etc. But before that, particularly when we used to shoot in the film-based, like negative reel-based systems, then those used to have logarithmic informations. Then with a digital intermediation, we would be converting those logarithmic files into their linear counterparts, ideally meaning that we are converting the logarithmic information, that is the continuous tone information of color, into linear part. That means in terms of zeros and ones or digital imprints, and then we will work with that. So basically, Cineon is one of those digital intermediation format. So how we work with it, like, okay, let us open a Cineon file. So when I double click, here you can see I have already opened a file system or file which were having this Cineon file. So if I click them, you will not see any preview. The reason is our normal computers cannot process these Cineon files right away. Okay, we will need a process to get it converted. So anyways, we'll select the first file because it's an image sequence in a continuous order. Selecting the first file is good enough in the After Effects, and then we will set it to open, and it will automatically take the whole image sequence and also make a composition for me. So here you can see, though I said that it is higher quality, higher bit depth, but still it looks washed away, right? Faded. Because at present, After Effects is not capable of processing these colors in the right way. For this, what we do, we will have to go up here in the effects and go to the utility, and we will set this. Remember, I'm already selecting this. Remember to keep this selected, and then we are going to utility and going for this one, Cineon converter. The moment we click this, immediately you see the whole color gamut you get over there. Now with this, you can remove blue screen and you can do all the things that you want to do with it. Well, showing you key light or how to remove this is not my contention right now. So basically, just to let you know how to work or process these images. This is the footage, very small footage we have, but I just wanted to show you how to work with it. So generally what we will do, if we want to do it, I will make a garbage mat around it so that only the blue sections are there, and then we can extract them out and all these things. Here also one important thing to notice, you will see when we go close and try to see the image, you will see these images have a lot of grains. Now these grains are the characteristics of cinematic footage. Okay. Actually, the grains are not because of the file format, that is Cineon or DPX. These grains appear because the logarithmic file or the actual video which was taken, that had these grains coming up because of the amount of silver present in the negative and the way it is been exposed. So it created that texture or grain in the image. You can see that. Okay, it has some sort of grains or small pixels which are changing. Now what we need to do for this is that when we are converting this, the Cineon, it being a digital format, even these grains are also converted. Why I pointed out this one is because when you are going to do anything with this, any digital element, say for example we are writing a text on top of it, which is a digital component. Say I'm writing hi, you will immediately notice that this digital component has no grains and it looks out of the place. See, it looks out of the place. You can easily make out that this is not a part of this image. Yeah. So in such cases, what we do, we use match grain. To do this, it is also very easy. We will just select this footage, where I want to apply grain, and we will go to effect and we will go to noise and grains, and here we will have this match grain option. Right now, nothing happens. Nothing happens at all. So what we want to do is that here we are saying that viewing mode in the preview, we can keep it in the preview. Generally, this is a very resource intensive kind of a processing. So first we need to give the source. So right now there is no noise source. I will click here and give my 6 people the lower layer as the noise source. Okay, up here. And then what we will do is we will simply go from preview to noise samples. Okay, our final output. The moment we go up here, it will do a bit of processing as I play it. And then we should start seeing the grain over there also. So now you can see you have the grain on this image as well. Okay, it has also got the same grain as that of the before. Now we can tweak it a little bit. We can also colorize, we can make it monochromatic greens or colorful greens. All these grains, all these things we can make, but this is how we are making this happen. Okay, you can also check if I don't apply this. Again, I will play it once for you. If I don't apply, you see the component. I'll try to show it here. You see the component, it is having no grains. Yeah. But the moment I apply this match grain in the final output, you will see even on top of this, we have grains now. See? So this is one very important step. You must remember whenever you are processing with the Cineon DPX file formats, that you will also have to have an additional step of matching the grain with the layer. Okay, another example we will just quickly see to open another file and see if we can get it right. Okay, let us try another file just to get a hang of it. And then we will try to go double click here. I'm going to this cleanup shot. And here we have this where shot where I'll be taking from the sequence 1 or first one, whatever it is, does not really matter. And then we will come up and hit open. Automatically, my After Effects has detected it to be a DPX Cineon sequencing. And I'll hit open. This is the first frame, which is the 00 frame. If I don't want that, because this is the clean plate frame that I kept it there. We'll start from here. Now here I want to bring this one here. So easy solution is to hit the B key in the keyboard so that it automatically comes from here, begins from here. And then we have this nice single footage over there. Now, if I want to see it in real color, then I'll have to go to, you already know it, Effect, Utility, and Cineon Converter. And voila, the whole thing has come up. And now we have all the colors that we want to work with. So much for this particular tutorial. We will meet again with some other exciting tutorial. Till then, bye-bye. Have a wonderful time and definitely keep trying and exploring features of After Effects.